Hi, my name is Gabrielle Pasco, and I'm here today to tell you about 3 websites that work. And more specifically, I'm going to tell you about 3 social networking websites. Now, social networking, it's probably a term that you've heard before. It's really just a fancy way of talking about sites like Facebook or Twitter that you may already have a membership to. But I'm going to tell you about 3 websites that actually take social networking one step further. The first site I'm going to show you is one called Brizzly. Brizzly works in conjunction with your existing Twitter account. It's kind of like a Twitter overlay. And when you log into the site, what you see is this page that looks very much like your regular Twitter stream, only Brizzly brings a few additional features to Twitter that Twitter doesn't have on its own. For example, if you upload a picture to Twitter using a service like TwitPic, it only uploads really a link to the picture. Brizzly takes that one step further and actually includes the picture in your stream. I like this because it's just a little easier. I don't really like to do a lot of clicking around. So Brizzly makes it possible for me to just access my stream without doing that one additional click. Over here on the right-hand side of the page, you can see that there are a bunch of words listed. These are terms that have cropped up very often today on Twitter. And what Brizzly does is to make that information very accessible to you. So I see this search term summer solstice, and when I click on why, it tells me that the summer solstice, that June 21st is the summer solstice, and that's today. So a lot of people are talking about June 21st on Twitter because it's the summer solstice. So that's the service Brizzly. That's the first one I wanted to show you. Now I want to move on to a website that I'm also very fond of. It's called Daily Booth. Daily Booth is very similar to Twitter in that people are constantly uploading images to the stream. This is my dashboard on Daily Booth. You can see that there's a picture of one person. She's actually uploaded kind of a lot of pictures. But when you go over to the people section, I uploaded this previously because I was getting some error messages. If we sit here long enough, we'll just sit here and see what images people are uploading. And the point of this site is really you just upload one picture a day. The point is maybe there is no point. It's kind of like Twitter that people are just kind of broadcasting their lives, but it's a cool way to look at some interesting people and what they're doing. I have a history of pictures on this website. You can see these are pictures that I shot in my home. My kids often get into the shot, and it's just one picture a day of what we look like in our homes. So it's just kind of a fun way to do social networking. Maybe you're not a writer or you just don't enjoy the writing process. You can say your piece in a different way just by using a service like Daily Booth. Now I want to take you to a site that is really quite the opposite direction. There's no pictures, and in fact, it's very, very text heavy, but it's a wonderful social networking site for book lovers. This site is called Book Glutton, and what this service offers is a chance to read books along with other people. You can choose the book that you want to read. In this case, I chose Ulysses, and you can see the other people who are reading this book along with me. It looks and feels very much like a regular book, only it has the added benefit of when you get into the pages, you can actually comment on different parts of the text. So for example, right, if you comment over here, you get a note about irony. This explains what irony is. And then if I wanted to chat back and argue and say, no, that's not irony, I can do that. And there's my response. So Book Glutton is just a very cool way to do social networking, but with people who share a common interest with you in that they're book lovers. So those are my 3 websites. I hope you like them, and I hope you'll come back tomorrow because we're going to look at 3 social networking accounts that are totally fictional, and I think you're going to enjoy it. I'll see you then. Thanks for coming in.